made it home, I dug her out, then I made her one of my aces. Marijuana fragrance, this tree here is outrageous. Want me to play in your city? Send an email to my agent.
Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we're back for episode 27 of the Utah Jazz Association. And today we're going to be getting started with the playoffs for season 3. But first things first, we're going to be going through some things. First of all, so you can see some player stats on your screen right there. And like as I've been saying for the last few commentaries, Paul George and Derek Favors leading the way in the scoring and just in the leadership and everything, quite honestly. So anyway, I thought this was pretty funny here. The Suns hired Al-Farouq Forrest. I thought that was just a funny name for a coach. I figured I'd include that in there. And you can see a few of the awards right here on the NBA homepage. Durant does get MVP. Andrew Wiggins gets Rookie of the Year. And Tony Parker gets Sixth Man of the Year. That's a little bit interesting. I was surprised to see that he was Sixth Man for the Spurs now, I guess. So anyway, you can see the playoff bracket on your screen right now. As always, simulating up to the first elimination game. It's 2-2. We've come back, and now we take a 3-2 series lead. The 4th seeded Utah Jazz. I think I said we were the 3 seed in the last episode. I was mistaken. I apologize. So yeah, we are the 4 seed. We're going up against the LA Clippers, and this is a very good LA Clippers team. Just a very good all-around team. They're very big size-wise. You'll be able to tell by their starting lineup. They have Jordan Crawford and Manu Ginobili running in the backcourt. Paul Millsap at the 3. And then Blake Griffin and Marc Gasol. So, you got two very similar play styles in Jamal Crawford and Manu Ginobili. And someone's going to get the confused here. Let me explain what I mean by that. Obviously, Manu Ginobili is a bit better of a facilitator. Definitely Jamal Crawford's the more of the score first type of player. But they're both, guys who can handle the ball. They can create their own shot. They're sixth men on their current teams at least. And then you got Paul Millsap running the 3, the former Utah Jazz, who we traded for Eric Bledsoe and DeAndre Jordan. And then you got Blake Griffin and Marc Gasol. So that's a very good team. They can just do a lot of different things. They're good defensively with some size. And then with Marc Gasol spearheading the way, they have some guys who can create their own shot. 4 of those guys really all 5 of those guys could be double-digit scorers. So anyway, it'll be an interesting series to see. So getting this series started off, getting Game 6 started off in LA. Paul Millsap in the lane, hop steps in the post. You saw that mismatch right there with Eric Bledsoe covering. Now Jamal Crawford to Blake Griffin on the perimeter, back to Jay Crawford, and you just cannot give Crawford too much space. He will knock down shots in this game. He's the type of player that can shoot you right into a game. He can also shoot you right out of a game. But anyway, Eric Bledsoe at the line here, and he's going to end up making that free throw to cut the lead to 8-7. So 15-13, Clippers on top. Jabari Parker to Eric Bledsoe. He's going to end up driving in, and Eric Bledsoe, he had a good last game of the regular season. I really thought that his penetration and his ability to get into the lane was what was going to separate us and help us win this game. Look at the sick alley-oop, though. Jabari Parker on the reverse slam. That was so nice. Take a look at replay. It was like a little hook shot pass. He floats it right up there, and then Jabari Parker catches it with 2 hands and reverses on the slam. Crazy play right there. Now Blake Griffin with the ball, trying to ISO himself with Vucevic on him. He passes it out to Green, and that is some sort of rookie. I'm not quite sure who that is, but he puts it in with the layup. So 24-21, Jazz on top. Adonis Thomas right here with the ball. Drives in with the right and gets the crazy contact layup to go. He must have finisher, acrobat, or something. That was a really nice move. 27-24, Andre Miller with the ball. He's going to be trying to do facilitating, but he can do that too sometimes. Gets by his defender and gets all the way to the hoop for the left-handed layup. So the first quarter is going to end, and the Utah Jazz are losing to the LA Clippers 27-26. The Clippers need to win this game to force a Game 7. The Jazz are trying to avoid a Game 7, even though it would be at home. It would still be a tough play or a tough game to win. So Nate Walters bringing the ball up out of South Dakota State, gives it to, I believe that was Andre Blatch, and Andre Blatch with a nice slam. Blatch is a great big man to have off the bench. He just, he can give you a little bit of offense. Very talented player. He can do a lot with the ball. He can kind of, ISO himself. You can give it to him and say, give me 2 points, and he might be able to do that sometimes. I mean, he just has a lot of talent. He's starting to write that talent in Brooklyn this year. Paul George for 3. He's going to bang that one home. He had a quiet first quarter. He had a bad shooting first quarter, but he's starting to take advantage of that mismatch. Manu Ginobili really cannot guard him, but Manu, it's hard to guard Manu as well. Manu hits that pull-up right there. He's got 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting. Clippers have pulled ahead a little bit here, but Vucevic on that mid-range jumper is going to get it to go. A nice pass from Evan Fournier. I've mentioned before, Fournier is a very good ball handler, especially for a shooting guard. So we cut the lead now. It's down to 4. Adonis Thomas on the inbound, stolen by Parker. Bledsoe up to Parker. Parker, windmill time. Jabari Parker. That was a crazy windmill dunk. Let's take a look at it one more time. That was nice. Jabari Parker really showing off that that deceiving athleticism. You don't think he's athletic, but he really can get up there. Eric Bledsoe now once again into the lane, spins around and gets it to go. He has 9 points now. So Eric Bledsoe really having a good game so far. He got 6 assists as well. Now Marc Gasol dishing it off to Julius Randle. That is what Marc Gasol does so well, passing out of the post, passing high post. So now Jabari Parker with the ball. He's going to dribble it back outwards. Gives it to Eric Bledsoe for 3. And yes, Eric Bledsoe knocks down a 3. Not something he does too often, but he does it right there. So we're going to enter the half. Still a very close game. 54-50 is your score. The Los Angeles Clippers are on top, protecting home court advantage in the Staples Center. So impressive start really by both teams. I mean, it's been a good game by both teams. We've had some good performances by guys, some bad performances by guys. Everyone's going to have to step it up if either team wants to win this second half. So Jamal Crawford hits the mid-range jump shot right there, and you don't want to let him get things going. But now Paul George with the ball. Like I said, Manu Ginobili just cannot keep up with Paul George, and George with a crazy one-handed slam. That was nice. We'll take a look at it replay right here with the Nike vertical play, and look at that, a 31.8, cocking that back, tomahawking it home. Very nice slam by Paul George. So now the ball is going to go out to Jabari Parker on the wing. He's going to end up giving it off to Andre Miller, who will hit Ben McLemore. McLemore puts it up and puts it in. A three-pointer from Ben McLemore. Now it's a 2-point game. Miller up to McLemore once again. Off the backboard slam, one-handed. That's right. Ben McLemore can get up there too. Crazy athleticism. I heard that he was actually a post player in high school, and he's just learning to play the wing. I don't know. I'm really excited about his future coming out of Kansas in this upcoming NBA draft. I think he's one of the few players who really does have that star potential. Eric Bledsoe now bringing the ball up, speeding right by all the defenders, using that quickness. He gets into the lane for the one-handed slam, and the Jazz are trying to pull away right now. 5-point game. But Blake Griffin posterizing right there. We'll take a look at the Sprite Slam Cam replay. Looks like it might have been a little bit of a travel, but it's alright. It's 2K. It's the NBA. You're going to get away with it. So anyway, great slam right there by Blake Griffin, energizing the crowd on that 113 crowd intensity. Now it's a 1-point game to Andre Blatch. He fades away and puts it in. Andre Blatch showing off that talent that I talked about. And the Clippers are going to take a 1-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter, 75-74. Like I said before, on pace for that 100-100 score. This game it's right there. It's been an even matchup so far. Manu Ginobili stats you can see on the bottom of your screen right there. Jamal Crawford, though, pulls up and puts it in. Jamal Crawford is heating up. You cannot let that guy get hot. He will shoot you right out of the game if you're the opposing team. Vucevic up to Martin to McLemore. McLemore is going to dribble it out a little bit, pull up, and put that in. So a big game from Ben McLemore. He's really been impressive so far. Ginobili, he's dribbling and he gets doubled. He passes it off to Crawford, and Crawford hits the, I don't even know what that was, like a running, fading hook. Who knows? But it's a 1-point game. Paul George to Eric Bledsoe. Now to Paul George for 3, and it is good. 86-84 is your score. Look at that. We are 10 of 20 from 3. We have really turned into a very good three-point shooting team. And some people might say I've shot a little bit too many threes. I'd say, a lot of teams shoot 23s per game. And if I'm making 10 of them, I'm going to keep shooting them. So 90 all. Eric Bledsoe with the ball, dribbling and in. Like I said, I think it's key for him to get that penetration. But Paul George was being sagged off of. And after a very slow first half, Paul George is really heating up. Now it's a 6-point game, but Ginobili once again, he's going to put it up, and he puts it in. Manu Ginobili, clutch. Had a rough second half, but he's picking it up now. It's a 1-point lead for the Clippers, 99-98. Jamal Crawford isoing himself on his former teammate Eric Bledsoe. Now Jabari is trying to cover him. No one can cover him. Jamal Crawford. And now 102-98. We need a 3. We need some sort of shot. Paul George to Jabari Parker, but I didn't realize how deep Jabari was. He misses. Gasol on the boards. Out to Crawford. Crawford is going to eventually get fouled. He would knock down, I believe, 1 free throw. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see in a second. 103-98, and Manu Ginobili is going to run out the clock, and he would get up to Crawford, but whatever. So anyway, the Clippers end up winning Game 6, 103-98. That will force a Game 7. So I've talked about it before. I think this is the Jazz's year. I really think we have a chance at the title, but coming down to a Game 7 in the first round, that does not give me too much confidence in this group of guys. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. We have to. I mean, I think it was our offense a little bit. I think our defense played well. We got to contain Jamal Crawford a little bit more, but we definitely can't rely on some of the guys. Like, I don't think we can rely on Ben McLemore scoring 15 points for us next game. We're gonna have to figure it out. I don't know. We shot a higher percentage than them. Maybe it was the turnovers. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why we lost this game. It was a little bit yeah, I just honestly I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video from me. I thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. You can go follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and follow my sports blog. All 3 links are in the description. Your player of the game was, I believe, Jamal Crawford, although I can't actually see the stats on my screen right now. No, it's Blake Griffin, of course. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. I'm out. Peace.